Let's find the length of side BC, but before we do that, let's have a little quick discussion about the mode your calculator is in. There are two modes for angles, and that is radians and degrees. You want to always check when you start using your calculator to make sure what mode is your calculator in. Find the mode button. Once you do, you hit the mode button and you'll find an option for radians or for degrees. This particular problem, we can see that it's in degrees. We want our calculator to be in degrees. All you do is you highlight the word degrees, you hit enter, and now you're in the degree mode. If you have a problem that has pi's in it for angles, then you're going to be in radians. So degrees will always have that little circle above the number, 37 degrees. Radians will have a pi value in it, like pi halves. There's how you can tell the difference between a radian measure or a degree measure. Anyway, this one is in degrees, so we're going to make sure our calculator is in the degree mode. Next, we identify the angles and sides that are given. We're given a 37-degree angle. We're given the side across from it called the opposite. We're looking for BC. That's the length between B and C. I'll just call that X. That side, because it goes from our angle to the 90, between our angle and the 90 is called the adjacent. We identify which trig function we use based off of SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. Because we're looking at opposite and adjacent here, I want to use tangent. The tangent of my angle is equal to the opposite divided by the adjacent. To solve this, I'm going to multiply both sides by x. X times the tangent of 37 equals 18. Next, I divide by the tangent of 37 on both sides of the equals. Okay, so x will equal 18 divided by the tangent of 37. This is what we're going to put in our calculator. Make sure that the calculator is in the mode degrees. Turn it on. I want to do 18 divide the tangent of 37. And my calculator says 23.88680679. Depending on your problem, you'll probably round it off to a certain place. The tradition is 2 decimal places. That's the more traditional, but it could be different. It could be longer, depending on how accurate they want you to be. When we round it, we look at the number after the place we're rounding to. If it's 5 or more, we round up. So this would be 23.89 because there's a number 5 or more after the second decimal place. So this is what we would enter into our answer on the computer.